Golden, that's MegaMogwai here, and I got another episode of React in the free beautiful mofos today. And today we're going to be reacting to the reveal of the new champion in Legends of Runeterra, ZILEAN. Is that how you say it? I really hope so, because I never seem to get it right at first, but I'm going to go ahead and believe that I actually nailed it. So, yeah. Tell me I did. Please, I really need to win. Regardless, today we are going to be, like I said, reacting to this champion. I've been looking into the lore a little bit because ever since certain cards were revealed a couple of days back and yesterday as well, people have been saying that and obviously like this video right here, which I actually missed it. People were saying that, you know, ZILEAN is coming. You know, it's not really a surprise at this point. So I started looking into the character from League of Legends, his lore and everything, his background. You know, he comes from the city of known as Acacia, that was basically destroyed by the Void, apparently. And he is an all-powerful mage that transcends time, kind of like lives in the past, present, and future at the same time. I don't know. It's kind of weird for me to visualize that, but naturally, you know, his ability would have to do something or would have to be related in some way with the countdown mechanic in landmarks, right? As we have been getting a lot of cards that actually function around that. So that is my main assumption. And having another champion function with landmarks like Talia is super exciting for me. Like, one of the things that I really missed from the initial batch of the expansion when I saw cards like, you know, the Frozen Thralls and everything was how incomplete that archetype felt, because there was no reliable way of reducing the countdown of the landmarks. You know, we had the what's the name, the 5-drop from Lysandra. I forgot his. It's not Vindicator. It's something. I don't know. It's the 5-mana 4/5 that allows your thralls to pop if they have 4 left in their countdown. You know, that's pretty much like the only card in that sense that interacted with countdowns landmarks in that way, accelerating them, right? And I was really itching for some more cards to do that. And we got a lot of them. We got a lot of those cards to talk about. I wanted to wait for the champion reveal to talk about all the cards, and that's how I'll be approaching these reveals. But yeah, this is a champion that I'm already super excited for, and I have an idea of how he'll function, but maybe I'm completely wrong. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. And, you know, react Andy this bitch. So without further ado, I'm recording, right? All right. Don't want to butcher this. Let's see what ZILEAN is all about.
Time is winding like a watch.
There we go.
Now,
wait. A 2-drop. Oh, okay, that's exciting. Create 4 time bombs in your deck, and then predict. Wait, he's not with landmarks at all. He predicts. Oh, I got it wrong so hard. Okay, so 4 time bombs, and then you predict. I've seen you destroy 2 allied time bombs. I have so many questions, so I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to continue watching. A 2-mana 1/4, good stat line. At least, you know, resilient. Having 4 health as a 2-drop is really neat. I like him already, even though I have no idea what these time bombs are. But we're going to figure out. Okay, that's a time. It's a landmark! Oh, the time bombs are landmarks! Oh, I love it! When I'm summoned, draw 1 in advance. Other allied tam bombs, English, 1 round. Count down 1, deal 1 to enemies and the enemy nexus. Whoa! That's like an offensive ice shard. Oh, wow. That's really good. When I'm summoned, draw 1. So you draw 1 when you play this, and you advance other allied time bombs 1 round. That is so fucking sick. That is actually so sick, dude. This landmark is amazing. It just shits on aggro for 1. Like, Draven Jinx discard will cry every time. Dude, this is so cool. Like, this is actually, dude, this exceeds my expectations. I'm gonna be honest. I did it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Holy shit. I love it. Like, I can't express how much I love this. You can predict with Kahiri. Oh, Kahiri. Oh, it's coming together.
I suppose.
Dude, this guy's so sick. This guy's legit sick.
I just accelerated.
Yeah, we saw that card. We saw that. Advance all your landmarks. Wait, why does it present 2 options? Wait, before we see the animation, what does it present 2 options? I'm literally, I want to see that. Create a, oh, because you can create a random land. Yeah, I forgot about her. Or you can advance, you can choose You can choose one of the two options. I didn't realize that at first when I saw this card. Let me read it again 1 second, just to clarify that I'm following. Or, yeah, you have two options. That's so neat. This card is... this card is so fucking hot. Oh my god, dude. And now we're gonna see that level up animation. Like, the level up animations of Shurima have been fire. So I'm like...
Time waits for no one. No one but me.
Oh my god, dude! Okay, wait, stop. Round start, create a fleeting copy of each non-fleeting card I saw you play last round. Of each non-fleeting card. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. But you create these in your hand, right? And then the same is the same. Create a fleeting copy. Every single round, you create a copy that's fleeting of every card that you played last round. That is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. You can generate so much value. Like this can allow you to play at a very low curve and not run out of gas. This is nuts, dude. This is so cool.
Haven't I been here before?
I like it. I like that a lot. That's like a quicksand that allows you to predict. Oh god, dude. There's so much predict. We had like 3 predicts before. Now we have like 1 billion.
I see you picked up a
The predict champion.
Facing certain doom.
Oh, Kahiri, you have a home. Kahiri, you have a home, my boy.
timeline.
Oh, fuck off, atrocity.
Goalkeeper, no time to
Oh.
Remember, time spent planning is never wasted.
Boo!
Time is a teacher.
Boo! I don't like that part. Oh, man. Oh, that is so... Oh, my God. That is just... Dude, I have no words. I have no words for this. This is so unbelievably dope. Like, the time bombs are so neat, and the ability is so crazy. They didn't showcase in the video how the ability goes, but it's just like... Man. Like the deck building possibility. I can't even fathom how to build around this guy right now. Like I have to sit down and like legit think for a while because it's just it's really crazy. And I love the fact that he's a 2-drop too, man. With that 4 health, oh, he's gonna be hard to kill by combat. Oh man, I just love it. Especially with the defense cards like Quicksand in the new, we're gonna call it mini Quicksand. Oh my god, man. All right, let's go over to Twitter, and let's talk about some of the cards that were revealed prior, and let's see if we can talk about some of the cards revealed in this video as well. So, the transition. All right, so first let's talk about the cards that were revealed a couple of days back and yesterday, right? A couple of days back, we had this first reveal of Guardians of the Ancient with the Blade, with Chip, and Clockwork Curator. Everybody and their mother was freaking about Chip. I saw a bunch of posts of saying I would die for Chip and stuff like that, and I understand. He's absolutely adorable. Like, I get it. But to me, I look more into, like, what the card actually represents more than, you know, the art, even though the art is fantastic, right? For me, Chip is not the most exciting thing in the world because he's a one-mana... He's basically a Targan landmark Bark Beast, right? That's basically what he is. It's not his fault. Like, 1-drops, you know, have a hard time becoming very interesting because there's only so much stuff you can have a 1-drop do, right? So Chip is cool. He's very cute and everything, but I was really hyped about the Clockwork Curator. Blade indicates that I forgot the name of this champion, but there's a champion from Ionia that has like a bunch of knives floating around her. I saw her in the Awaken cinematic. And is it Irelia? I think it's Irelia. My brain is telling me Irelia, but I could be wrong. And this is very exciting. I've already seen people comment like how blades could work with the musicians, the 4-drop from Ionia, right? If you spawn multiple blades upon attack, which is what I assume Irelia will be doing, and it makes sense, you know, thematically speaking, then that could work really well with the field musicians, amongst other things. So pretty excited for her reveal later down the line. But like I said, my hype was directed towards the Clockwork Curator because I was really hoping for a bunch of landmark supports for Countdown, you know, and more Countdown landmarks as well. I find this super exciting, and that's really neat. We have the other reveal here, which is 5 more cards, and as my suspicions were on point in that sense, because Clockwork Creator was just the beginning of this, as we have the Preservationist, which is a 5-mana 4/4 that upon play advances an allied landmark 3 rounds, and we got the Clock Handlerism, an 8-drop with a 4/7 stat line, pretty low stat line, but very thick, hard to kill, and that says when I'm summoned, emphasis on the summon, because you know you can Chronicler of Ruin this guy and do a lot of cool things. So playing with Shadow Owls, play Chronicler of Ruin and resummon him, you know, or use the Hourglass to resummon him back. Like, there's a lot of very neat combos that you can do with the Clock Hand because it's a summon effect, as he would be generating 2 instant sentries in hand. And we see right here, instant sentry is a 0-mana focus speed card, so you don't pass over initiative when you play this. That says summon a random landmark with countdown, or, and this is a spicy shit, advance a landmark 4 rounds. You get 2 of these. So if you play Clock Hand, if you have and you have a Frozen Thrall that's at 8, you can just instantly generate an 8/8 with Overwhelm, right? And if you've played Frozen Thralls earlier on, then all of a sudden you can use these instant sentries to just like Omaiwa Mushin Daru the opponent and burst speed spawn these Frozen Thralls before going for an all-in attack, right? So you play the Clock Hand, you pass over the initiative to your opponent, and as soon as he gives initiative to you back, you can just go all in. And there's a lot of very cool combos, but like I said, I really want them to introduce more countdown landmarks in other regions as well, because I want to be able to mix this sort of like countdown landmark strategy with all sorts of different regions and provide us with all sorts of different approaches at the archetype. So I'm very excited to see what we get in that aspect, but it's just super exciting. I was convinced that this champion was going to function with landmarks in that sense, and he technically does, but he's more of, like I said, a predict champion than anything, and that's something that I didn't really see coming. Like, I thought he was gonna, you know, spawn landmarks immediately. So, I mean, he does do that technically. I got it like halfway right in a way, right? But needless to say, I'm pleasantly surprised in that sense. Like, it wasn't a downside or anything like that. We saw Imagine Possibilities early, a 1-mana focus speed card that allows you to choose between creating a random landmark with countdown in hand or advancing your landmarks 1 round. Now, I like the ability to choose options. Even though you're going to gravitate towards one of the 2 options most of the time, having that other option available is really, really important. It's one of the reasons why Twisted Fate has become such a good champion, even before he was turbo leveled up all the time in Twisted Fate Fizz. One of the reasons why Twisted Fate saw a lot of play is because of the flexibility he provided you with, right? He enabled the red card, or could draw you a card, and that flexibility in cards is really important, right? And for a sort of like low impact card like this, it's important for it to be able to generate you different options, right? Even if it is a random card generation at that, because it is with countdown, the randomness is controlled, and I think that's a very healthy sort of variance to incorporate onto a card game. Something that Legends of Runeterra has done a great job at compared to other games that, you know, like to embrace RNG and just have cards do all sorts of different wacky shit that can be completely weak or just game breaking, like, you know, Hearthstone, you know? So yeah. Time in a Bottle is also a really cool card. It allows you to predict and then you advance an allied landmark 2 rounds. It's pretty balanced in that sense. I love the fact that these cards are focused in the sense that you can't do this in response to an open attack, because I think it could become a little bit too toxic if we get some good countdown landmarks, and rather, you know, we get strong countdown landmarks at the expense of this being focused instead of burst speed. You know, I really do like this design. I'm a big fan of this design in general. I'm gonna see if I can find more cards, if I can see some more cards like alongside today's champion reveal. And yeah, I'll be right back. And we're back. I'm gonna leave a like, of course, as we do. Like, this, literally, as I refreshed Twitter, this popped up. So, fuck yeah. We got the time bomb right here, but we have 3 more cards to talk about. We already mentioned Scrying Sands at the top right. My mouse is actually appearing good. So Scrying Sands is like a baby quicksand, right? For 1 mana, we get to give an enemy -2 this round, but we get to predict as well. So this card is just awesome, dude. This card is just great. Like, I love it. I love everything about it. I love a predict spell that also does, like, we're getting so much predict stuff, man. Like, dude, Kahiri could be super legit now. Like, no joke. Kahiri could be actually good. There's a lot. Like, we went from, like, barely anything. Like, we had to play the landmark and the clock eye and that terrible 3-drop. And now we have so many options. It's so exciting. Soothsayer is a 2-mana 1/4 that says, when I'm summoned, grant allied champions and Wait. Okay. champions and landmarks. Champions, not allies, just champions. I was freaking out. I thought she gave spell shield to everything. Landmarks, spell shield to landmarks, dude. That's dope as hell. Like, that's actually, like, if we get ways to interact with landmark, like, I assume that there will be more landmark removal incoming, right? And being able to protect our landmarks is very important for the Sundisk, for example, right? Because a lot of times playing Mono Shurima Sundisk, you know, if you get your Sundisk removed, you kind of automatically lose. But now you can play the Soothsayer and protect that, which is really, really neat. And the fact that it gives your champion spell shield as well is very relevant, because ZILEAN will love having spell shield. Like, especially, you know, it's very important for this champion to stay on the board. He's an engine, right? Like, yes, he's generating the time bombs, but the thing is, once he levels up, every round he's going to be just giving you insane values. So obviously protecting him is really important, which is why I love the fact that you're sacrificing power for health on this champion. He's going to be hard to take down. God, I'm just so hyped for this guy. ZILEAN's Chrono Shift, which is ZILEAN's signature. ZILEAN? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. His signature spell is a 7 mana burst speed spell that says, give an allied champion, the next time I die this round, fully heal me and grant me +3/+3 instead. Wow. The thing is, this is incredibly expensive. Keep this in mind. The next time I die this round, so unlike Bastion, you can't go for a Chrono Shift like proactively, right? Like, you can't just play it and be like, okay, now when he tries, now he's unkillable. No, it has to be in response to a removal, right? That's how it has to go, which is, it's really powerful though if you're able to keep up the mana for that, because it's unlike Bastion, because sometimes you can go for Bastion in response to like a Vengeance or any sort of removal, and then they can react with like a Mystic Shot or a Vile Feast to pop the spell shield, or even like a Frostbite, a Hush, etc. But in this case, I mean, Hush does still shut this down, fucking Hush, but anything else, you're not going to change the fact that when you're going to kill it, he's going to come back and it's going to be +3/+3. So it's going to be even harder to take down. So really, I mean, there's still interesting aspects, but because of that high health stat, this is a very legit protection spell. The thing is, it's very expensive, right? So I don't know if you're ever going to play this. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are decks in which you can benefit significantly from this. Like, for example, Karma, right? Like, if you can guarantee Karma surviving, like, this card can be pretty legit in that sense. It's going to be interesting, but it's definitely very expensive. It's balanced out by its cost. Like, 7 mana is no joke. You got to keep a lot of mana in the backup in order to have this, which limits your plays every turn. But like I said, going back to, ZILEAN's design, because of his ability to generate fleeting copies of every card that you play last round, it allows you to maintain a low curve within your deck, and like I said, not run out of gas. And that's gonna make deck building around this champion super fascinating. And I really doubt anybody's gonna get it right at first. It's gonna take a lot of trial and error, because this is one of the most interesting and fascinating champions. This is like the absolute opposite of a Leona or a Tryndamere. It's just so compelling, and I can't wait. I'm actually angry that this is the first reveal, because now I have to wait for like all the other reveals, and this is ridiculous. Fuck this. That's where we're gonna end this video at, man. I'm rambling at this point. Oh my god, I haven't been as excited for a champion in a while, man. This reminds me of like Swain reveal. Holy shit. I'm gonna shut up though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what you think about ZILEAN, and help me pronounce his name correctly, because I like him. I wanna, I want to say his name right, so if you can help me out, that would be neat in the comments down below. And yeah, love ya. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Tomorrow we'll be back at it with regular gameplay content. And yeah, have a solid day. I'll see you tomorrow.